praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching episode 1157 of One Piece. And I wish, family, that I could say that a lot happened. But now this was an enjoyable episode. This was a fun episode. But not a lot quite happened. And I don't even know. I mean, I guess I'm just kind of, I'm forced to lean on the conclusions that our team came to in the end. I guess we touched down in Elbaph, but I don't know for sure. So, family, we was on the giant ship, right? And we seen that some of us went missing. Now, how is still so confusing? That, I think, is still it's obviously still the biggest mystery. Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, Nami, Usopp all went missing. And the Jolly Roger missing. That's our last update from the giant ship, right? And so in this episode, it's Nami waking up and she hear Usopp, but she don't see Usopp or anybody else for that matter. But basically, like I said, family, not a lot happened in this episode. So I'm gonna cut to the mustard for you. Basically what happened, somehow the group, and it's low-key like our strongest part of the group, they spawned in different places of this place that I guess we're figuring is Elbaph, because everything's big. Right? But so Nami's over there, Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, Sanji, everybody's all over the place. And basically by the end of it, we all regroup. Okay, now there was a funny moment, fam. Like I said, most of this was like a comedy episode. This was a fun episode. And if you're tuning in, if you're new tuning into One Piece, this is how dramatic One Piece is. And this is how fun One Piece is. Right? But so as at first Nami met up with Usopp because she's running from a giant hedgehog and he's running from a giant cat. They link and they're brainstorming together and they're trying to figure out, hey man, what happened? Where are we at? What are we doing? What's going on? And so they start wondering like, hey man, is this a hallucination? And Usopp took the fattest L, family, because he decides to test if it is a hallucination. And so he's just standing there, open arms, biggest target ever. And that cat came and wailed on him. Oh my God, that was hilarious. It nailed Usopp like he owed the cat money. That was like some Tom and Jerry type stuff. That was hilarious. But so at this point though, family, so Nami's, again, it's funny. Like, we know Usopp is fine, but Nami's like, oh my God, Usopp's dead. He's done for, he's toast. So we're knocked outside of this tower that we spawned in. Then this cat turns into it was already a giant cat. Then it turns to a giant lion. So it gets bigger in size. But then at this point is when Luffy and Sanji and Zoro pull up. Now, look, quick drip check, right? I don't know whose drip you like better. I'm messing with the helmets, bro. I did like I mean, Zoro always got the drip, right? Don't Zoro always got the drip? So I'm leaning towards Zoro right now, but Luffy got that on too. Usopp low-key got that on too. I'm looking at Nami right now. That like Amazonian like cape she got, that's hard. Now, is it Wano drip though? No, is it Egghead drip though? Ooh, Egghead drip was crazy. Egghead drip was crazy. But anyhow, so we all link up. It's the 5 of us now, but mainly it's Zoro and Sanji and Luffy wailing on this cat, and we defeat the cat. And we're straight, and we're basically determining what our plan of action is moving forward. And so I think what we agreed on is that we're we're looking for the sea, because we don't know where we're at really. We just think we're in Elbaph, but because we don't know how we got here, family, so what we're doing is we're looking for the sea, and to do that, we're really going to this nearest town where Zoro said had people, because that's where he came from, and we're gonna have them point us out in the right direction. But family, like, if this is a who that did this, like, how did they do this? Well, I guess we know, because we were lit, and we were turned, and we were faded, right? So if it is a who, they probably, now were they watching us though? Because how did we end up all in the same space? And then it's weird that the Jolly Roger is missing too. And I think the group is kind of weird too. Because I mean, look, Frankie and Chopper are no scrubs, neither is Nami. But let's be honest. I mean, Frankie is the shipwright. Chopper is the medic. Nami is Robin, Nico Robin. Is that who I said? I called her Nami earlier too. But Robin, Frankie, and Chopper, they can throw hands. They got them on them, but that's not their job. I mean, you could say the same about Sanji, I guess, too, but I mean, that just is what it is. Zoro and anyhow. And Nami, I would argue, is also like a stronger combatant than the other 3 too. I mean, maybe it depends on the matchup, but Nami can blast you away for real. I guess the only weird one is Usopp. But anyhow, family, I don't know. I think that grouping is weird, and I think it's weird because we weren't even on the Jolly Roger. So how did they pick and choose who to take off the giant ship and snag the Jolly Roger at the same time? Unless it was like another giant or something. Anyhow, family, that's all I got. Because like I said, not a lot happened. Unless there are things that reveal themselves to be later as significant. But, from what I've seen in this episode, it wasn't a lot of that. Now, are we maybe not in Elbaph though? Anyhow, all praise is due to the Most High, family. I'm just glad we got One Piece back. Peace and love.